yun. So for me, that annoying first task shaped a lot na like moving forward, like how I look at things, how I deal with problems. So for me, ang biggest tip ko talaga is always make sure na no matter how hard like the work is, as long as you have like a good mentor, a good leader, it makes all the difference talaga.
Yeah. So, hi everyone! Today we are having an episode called Building a Career from Internships to Industry Leaders, leveraging internships and early opportunities to rise to tech leadership. So, maybe we can start first with everyone's internship experiences. How were they like from before?
So, we were talking about it briefly nga a while ago, how very different na yung internship from like age reveal now, 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh,
to now.
no way, really? I did not expect that. Okay.
Skincare, good skincare lang talaga. So,
And anxiety, apparently anxiety.
I don't know, nourishes the skin. So, it was so interesting kasi like 10 years ago, parang your internship was really more like a requirement lang. Like, kailangan mo lang siyang gawin just to get like the tick sa curriculum mo or sa course mo. So like, ako personally, background ko is math, but my internship was like filing documents lang. So that's
Oh
what I
my
did
God.
for like 300 hours. As in, random documents, like super unrelated mga 201 files. And then sometimes they would ask me to like upload photos lang to the Google Drive. So super different talaga. So I feel like the only thing I learned from my internship was like patience to do like the administrative stuff. So parang ngayon, like I don't mind doing like the grunt work. Minsan kasi parang it helps my mind ka actually sort of like relax. Kasi like no-brainer, you just do it and then it's done.
And you can be like, oh, I did that for 300 hours. I can do it like 15 minutes
Exactly.
more.
Diba? What's 15 minutes?
Yeah.
So super different talaga.
Pero yeah, I agree. It's super different from before, especially with looking for internships and the opportunities that yung opportunities yung different din eh. Kasi before, when we would look for internship, we would be the one going to companies. And we didn't even know kung ano yung mga companies. Kasi diba, certain brands have different company names. So I wasn't familiar with that. So I went to makeup brand for my internship.
Oh.
And tawag dito, paano ba? Parang limited yung choices ko back then. Although, if I look at it right now, or parang looking back, there were a lot of marketing opportunities naman kasi. It's just that, hindi ina-approach yung school. Like, that wasn't a thing back then.
Okay.
So, pero for my internship, it was a bit fun kasi marketing. So, I did events naman.
That's like a dream internship, no?
Yeah,
Yung parang,
actually, I see my batchmates posting about it. And I'm like, wow, parang that's so fun naman.
and you get to meet like a lot of people, like do a lot of fun events.
Yeah.
So at least like fruitful naman. kahit
Fruitful naman
papaano.
siya. Pero I think we hoped for back then was an international internship.
Yun talaga yung
pwede
golden
yun.
standard eh.
Wait, where did you study? College?
Assumption.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, where I studied college, hindi na yun pwede. International internships can only be done if online. So it was automatically like off your options. You couldn't do an international one. Unless you're okay with doing pure online. But,
Sad.
But yeah, yun, the differences. And then,
Yeah, yung sa akin din, same din, na parang yung pagpili ko ng internship during my time is hindi ko talaga sineryoso. I have this close friend sa college na dun siya na company, sunod lang ako.
Oh.
So yun, hindi naman tayo makakapili if saang department tayo i-assign eh. So I was hoping na, okay, i-assign kami sa IT department because our course is computer engineering. So more on the tech stuff. Dun kami inassign sa HR. So, yung internship ko is pang HR. So parang nag-worry din ako. Baka kasi maggawa kami ng reports dito and then ipapasa din sa school. So, parang, ba't iba yung, line ng internship mo sa, sa course mo? Kaya, lang, yung para sa akin, yung internship is just requirements lang para makagraduate. Tapos, dun ko na na-realize na after graduation and then I had this interview on my first job. And then, they were asking, saan ka ba nag-intern? So, anong ginawa mo? So, of course, I would tell the truth naman. Kasi, kung sasabihin ko, maglalaya ko para lang makapasa, parang, hindi ko naman alam din kung ano yung ginawa nila dun sa IT department. Kasi iba talaga yung sa schools, tapos dun na sa real world na working na, yung gagamit ka na talaga ng industry tools. So yun, puti naman nakapasa ako kasi di naman nila pinipili kung may wide experience ka or may ano ba yung background mo kasi tumatanggap din sila ng mga fresh grad. Then yun talaga yung isa sa parang lesson learned ko na sayang, sana dito ako nag-intern, ganun. Kasi ako lang, sige, tatapusin ko lang tong requirements sa school para makagraduate na. So, yun lang for me na parang di ako seryoso nung sa internship ko. Kaya, pag tinanong ako, medyo nahihiya talaga ako kung ano yung, saan ka ba nag-intern? Ano yung ginawa mo? Tapos yung mga kaklase ko, pag inline talaga. Okay, ito lang yung ginawa namin. Kasi, dito lang kami in-assign yung parang ganun. Pero sa isip ko, okay lang yun. Gagraduate na naman. Gaganon lang sa akin.
But you
So-
being the youngest. Like,
Oh.
enlighten
Ay,
us.
ikaw na yung youngest.
Yeah, I
Hindi,
just
medyo
graduated.
halata.
Yeah,
Medyo
yeah,
age lang
yeah.
natin.
Okay, so honestly, super opposite because I'd say my internship, like for me, was like super parang, I'm not doing this just for the grade, I need it for my career. Like,
Wow.
I was like
Iba talaga.
really
Hindi
serious
naman
about it. No, kasi like, during that time, I guess, parang the way I saw it was, if I got into a good company for internship, it would make getting my first job easier. Yeah, make it easier. So I was really trying to aim for like a good company so that I lessen the headache later on. And my internships, I guess like the work I did was like real work naman. Yeah, in fairness, it was real work. It was really fun though. I did multiple ones during college. So I think I had a good experience naman. I learned a lot also. And definitely it wasn't just for the grade, I think now. Probably for most of my batchmates rin. I'd say it's more common also now. Now, when you do an internship, you receive like your full-time offer, usually from the same company. So a lot of people try to go for internships that they know the company is gonna offer a return offer right after. So you have to be like kind of strategic na, if I'm gonna go for this company and they're likely to get a return offer, like, am I gonna be happy with this? Like, so you have to think like 2 years in advance na. Parang ganyan.
So good tip yan.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
those na looking
Yeah.
for an internship.
So for those looking for internships, look for companies that give return offers na kasi it will become super helpful later down the line. Well,
Yes,
if that's what you want,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
And I feel like, for me, nakainggit siya. Kasi like, when I was graduating, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Kasi I wasn't able to have that exposure then na parang to try out working in a company, working like a real job, kumbaga. So parang the exploratory mode came after I graduated. So it's nice that a lot of students ngayon, even when they're still in college, get to try like different roles. Like I've met interns na did like stints in HR, tas biglang nag-engineering sila, tas biglang nag-finance. Kasi, di ba, parang yun yung part or time nila na, okay, I want to see like what the different roles are and what fits me the most. So for me, nakainggit din na, okay, they had that, now they have that opportunity.
Yeah, during the internship, dun mo din ma-realize if yung eto bang work is for me. Kasi dun experience mo talaga yung parang real life, real world na mag-work ka. So, kagaya yung sa akin, may kasi ako na gusto ko yung parang sa paperwork, then yung sa office lang. Pero, na-realize ko na, di naman, pero for me lang is parang naboboard ako. Kasi, di ko talaga gusto yung ganun na setup. Kaya, that's where the realization, papasok na kung ano yung career path na tatahakin mo or yung susundin mo during the internship. Kaya naman, believe talaga ako sa mga ngayon, sa Gen Z. Kasi I have this, nakwento ko na kanina, noon nasa kami. May kasama ko dun sa gym. Tapos, nagtanong ako if taga dito lang sila. Kasi ako, di ako taga dito di ako taga Manila. I'm from CDO. So, nagtanong ako kasi may parang, sila, accent na Ilonggo. So, nag-ask ako if, Bisaya ba kayo? Kasi parang may Bisaya Bisaya ako. Sabi nila, hindi, taga Iloilo po, ganun. So, dito lang kayo nag-work? Sabi niya, ay hindi po, lang po, nag-i-intern lang kami. So, tapos sabi ko, wow, grabe
so
naman.
nice.
Ang layo naman ng nagating nyo sa internship. Dun sa amin, around the city lang. Kasi, yun nga, hindi ko sineryoso. For the grading lang. So, sabi ko, grabe naman yung mga Gen Z ngayon, no, na yung widen na lang yung, nila, yung thinking nila para sa career talaga na tatahakin nila. So, it's very, talaga, nice na ganun yung mga thinking ngayon ng Gen Z. And I think dapat gayahin nyo din yan. Kasi it would really help you to build a successful career and not just para mailagay lang dun sa resume or may masabi lang. Kasi during the internship, dun tayo magbibuild ng ng network on connection. Yun na yung sabi ni nakalimutan
Sam.
Di ba? I'm not good in names. Kaya, sige, ni Sam na during internship is pwede kang ma-absorb ng company na kung saan ka nag-intern. So yun, aside from that is makakamit ka ng possible na pwede mo maging mentors and pwede mo gawing reference in the future. So sila din yung mag-guide din sa'yo. So I think sana naman for the Gen Z dyan is seryosohin nyo yung pagpili ng internship nyo.
Yeah.
Pero one thing then, kasi aside from the Gen Zs being proactive, the companies now are being more proactive in getting interns
Yeah.
and what they offer to interns then. Kasi like we mentioned before, hindi, yung binibigay sa aming task was not good and like na it would turn into a career.
Yeah.
Pero for younger people, I know working in gaming or tech na they have programs na immersive talaga that you
Yeah.
would be there.
Yeah, I think for my internship experiences nga, I was really lucky na both times I had like really good managers. They also gave me like mentors who were really good then. So, parang in a sense, like the work that I used and the mentorship that I received, I still think about it until now. Like sometimes when I'm experiencing a problem at work, I would think like, oh, a couple of years ago, like this is what my manager like suggested. And I'm like, maybe I should like do that. That was like good advice. So, I think now it's good that the internship opportunities are also really focused on mentorship. I think for me that's what like will really help the interns the most if they're given someone who can mentor them well as well.
PWA Pilipinas is the premier community for creators and enthusiasts of progressive web apps and modern web technologies in the Philippines. Join them for their upcoming Tech Talk Roadshow and meetups across the country, including stops in Metro Manila, Cebu, Baguio, Davao, and more. Stay updated by following PWA Pilipinas on social media or visiting pwapilipinas.org.
Although I'm sure it's still different, like transitioning from internship into a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
Ano yung like biggest shift na naramdaman mo?
Okay, funny. I just started working kasi, for context, like 3 months ago lang. Like, today.
Young
Okay,
talaga.
yeah. As in,
Young
like,
talaga siya.
3 months
Gen Z
lang.
talaga. Para sa
So,
kanya talaga.
Ang tagal, like since I did multiple internships, on my first day, I was talking to my manager and then I said to him, okay, so at the end of my internship, ... So I started talking. And then he interrupted me and he was like, Sam, di ka na intern. And I was like, ay, sorry, like, nasanay ako, ang dami kong internship. So, sorry, the question was biggest adjustment.
Yeah.
I think for me, the level of responsibility, I think it's that.
It's true.
Like when you're an intern, there's always, if if I'm not able to get it to work, I can always, ask help from other people. And it's not that there aren't people available to ask for help from now, but it's just more of that responsibility na like now like you really have to own your work. You're responsible for the outcome as well. So having that mindset shift na you need to own it. I think it's that.
That's true. Kasi like working with interns, but if they make mistakes, I'm gonna like, okay, they're interns, they're learning,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But if they're my workmate, graduate pa lang yan, okay, you should know this, you should learn this.
Yeah, just don't delete prod, Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't delete prod. Just be careful.
So interesting that you mentioned na parang about your first mentor in your internship. So curious lang din ako with you guys. Like, do you guys have like a mentor from maybe your first job or second job na you still like look up to and really helped you like with your careers?
Yeah, for me sa first job ko, dun ko na enhance yung skills ko. Especially in troubleshooting and then configuration of the system and then the application. So, that was my team lead. Kasi siya din yung nilulook up ko. So, parang for me, I wanna be like him. Kasi the way he handled the team and then the each member of the team is very smooth. And then parang, of course, di naman may iiwasan yung issue na dun sa system or sa project. Chill lang din. So, parang siya yung nilulook up ko na, okay, so I should be also like him na chill lang din. Kasi kung may issue tapos magsistress ka, wala din magagawa yun. So, yung issue is, yung pa yung magkakos ng stress mo. So, aside from that, is yung mentor ko din dun sa college. So, more on sa coding and techie part, medyo aminin naman natin na dominant yung guys. Then, I have this instructor na babae, which is sobrang galing din when in terms to coding. And then, parang alam niya din na ipa-understand sa mga students niya na eto ganito, in easy way. Kaya, gusto ko talagang pumasok sa sa class niya. So, hindi ko pwedeng skip to kasi ganun. So, parang na-inspire ako na, okay, kaya ni ma'am to. So, of course, kaya ko din as woman. Di lang puro lalaki. Pero, yung magaling talaga ng mga sa coding, and then yung mga techie part, yung mga classmates ko na lalaki. Kaya, hindi, dapat kayanin ko to. Kasi, kasi may, si ma'am ganito, kaya naman. So, of course, kaya ko din. So, parang ganun. Parang na-inspire lang ako sa yung achievement sila na gusto ko din na magkaroon ng ganun. Yeah, that's lang for me. And,
Yeah. And so my line of work kasi is in HR. Sometimes I meet a lot of candidates, applicants.
Mm-mm.
The number one thing talaga, lalo na sa fresh grads, parating advice ko is, you have to prioritize looking for a good mentor. Kasi more or less,
That's
that
a
will
really good.
shape talaga your career and how your foundation talaga. And for me then, I always say it na, I owe everything. Well, shout out. I owe everything to my first mentor kasi talaga, ito, favorite kwento ko talaga forever. So, introvert ako, contrary to popular belief. So, when I graduated, introvert ako. And then I joined a management training program wherein you rotate to different departments. Tapos yung first na assignment ko was HR. Tapos finance background ako. So parang, anong gagawin sa HR? Tapos, ang first assignment sa akin ng boss ko was like, hold ka ng ping pong tournament. So I was like, unang-una, hindi ako marunong ng ping pong. Right? Like, paano yun? Pangalawa, it was like my first week sa office. So wala akong kilala. Like, how do I invite people? How do I get them on board? Will anyone join even? So yun, so parang na-push talaga ako. Tapos parang, nung time na yun, parang sabi ko, bakit ko gagawin? Bakit ko ginagawa to? It was only later on, na-realize ko na, okay, he did that. Para one, is maging comfortable ako talking to people. Two, makilala ko ng tao. Kasi that's very important when you're in HR. Like, they know who you are. They know that they can talk to you, connect with you. And then, 3 is like, of course, na-push ako out of my comfort zone talaga. And then, yun. So for me, that annoying first task shaped a lot na like moving forward, like how I look at things, how I deal with problems. So for me, ang biggest tip ko talaga is always make sure na no matter how hard like the work is, as long as you have like a good mentor, a good leader, it makes all the difference talaga.
Gets. Actually, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say na that's actually a good tip kasi I didn't have a mentor or parang I didn't ano kasi I would medyo airheaded ako nung I mean still am a bit now.
Oh my God.
Di halata.
I mean,
Hindi
ano
naman
kasi, in a sense na I would be a part of like a lot of different communities and I would like to go and immerse myself in. So I didn't connect with the person like long enough for them
So
to be my
parang
mentor.
strong independent.
Yes.
Strong
But
independent woman
because
ka.
of that, I was lost in terms of my career for quite some time. Yeah. So, parang nakita ko lang na passion ko yung gaming when, like, during the pandemic. Pero, I mean, before that, I was in sales, I was in customer service. Kasi nga, I didn't know, like, ano ba talaga yung gusto ko. And there was really nobody guiding me.
Gets. No, I was gonna say my story is kind of similar to yours. I owe a lot to like my first ever mentor. Yeah, shout out.
din.
Thank you talaga. Like it changed my life, no? Kasi like my first internship naman, like you, I'm not introverted, pero I'm actually very shy. Like extroverted lang ako, madaldal ako, pero deep down inside I'm like shy. Tapos, there was an event sa office namin. I used to work at AWS. Tapos, AWS Community Day, if you guys are familiar. So, that was being held in my office when I was interning. So, my manager was telling me like, oh, Sam, I think you should go to the, attend ka ng event, like, participate, help out lang in one of the events. So, I was thinking like, parang, shucks, Sunday pa yun. Tapos, like, parang, worth it ba? Tapos, more than that, I was actually really shy eh. I think like parang, shucks, I'm gonna go then I don't really know anybody and all. I didn't voice it out, pero he did tell me na parang, you know, up to you naman, pero I think it's a good opportunity. So I did end up going and then because of that, like, I was able to meet so many people, I was able to do a lot of different things and for me, it really like shaped the way my career went after that and it opened a lot of opportunities after. So, shout out to my first mentor. Thank you so much. That was a really big blessing. Yeah.
And kaya din parati namin sinasabi na like people would usually leave the company not because of like the job or like the environment, but it's usually because of the manager. So it really makes a lot of difference. Like when I graduated, parang di ko alam if you guys got the same advice, pero sabi sa akin is wag ka magmadali. But syempre when you graduate, parang you're pressed, you see your friends getting jobs, tapos ikaw like nag-a-apply ka pa, hindi ka pa binabalikan. So, there's sort of like some pressure na, okay, the first offer that comes in, kunin mo na. Kasi baka hindi ka sure if you get another offer eh. But then, so yun. So parang, na-realize ko na you really have to like take the time to choose the right offer. Kasi it makes a lot of difference. Not saying na parang you don't have like time to switch midway. Kasi for me, it's never too late din talaga to switch careers. But it's more of like, syempre, you want to make sure that your experience will contribute to your growth, regardless if it's like aligned with your career path like 5 years from now.
True.
Okay, so as we end
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
episode,
okay.
let's do like a one-liner tip to people that are looking for internship right now.
Not na bias ako, but I would say like apply for startups. Kasi I feel like you get a lot more freedom and more hands-on work. And flexibility, I would say, in the types of internship experience that you get.
So for me, internship is not just about gaining experience, but it is where you start to build a momentum. Kasi dun mo na yung magagamit mo yan for your future goals, so to step up on your career. So that's it for me.
Okay, I think for me, my biggest tip really is just put yourself out there. The internship application process is not gonna be easy, but just believe in yourself and the right offer will find you eventually.
Then for me naman is don't be scared to explore different opportunities, even if it's outside of your course or what you think would your course be. Kasi kahit anong industry yan, meron yung finance, meron yung marketing, meron yung prod, like anything really. So, if you're in let's say you're in biology, pero gusto mo into gaming, you know, you might be able to incorporate that, go for it.